love, peace and love. I'm holding my phone. Still in, oh, shoot, I forgot I have put it in. I'm coming right back. Give me like 10, 20 minutes. I'm going to be recording on what's up, Big Ryan? What you say? Oh no, it's raining, right? And then I don't have my phone. What you call that? The gimbal. I'm holding my phone by hand, literally, because I'm like, oh, I got some time to chill. Let's chill. I'm coming on live and realize again I have no gimbal. And mind you, I also don't have gloves, so I hope you don't get cold. It's the weather's pretty nice today out here in New York. I'm in Brooklyn, New York. City line to be exact. Thank you. And thank you for joining us. Thank you. I'm so appreciative. God. Yeah, but it's raining. It's not cold, but it's raining. You can't, you know, you have it all. Take a penny. God is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am going to get off this and then come back on. Is it even okay? Like, okay, possibly the phone thing is a little. If it sounded muffled, I don't know how it'd be sounding. The I had the earbuds on, and they're in my pocket, so I don't know if this was alright. I hope so. Thank you all for joining. Now I don't want to get out, but I do have a quick stop to do. I'm gonna come back on. This is New York. This is Brooklyn in the rain. We're walking in the rain. If you're unfamiliar, subscribe for more unscripted content. This is the girl slime. I got that one, she got the other one. And sometimes me. I look just so cute in that. I can't read your name out, but hi and thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for commenting. Please comment after I let go. After we hang up here. Sheesh. Quiet for a moment because I'm trying to figure out how we're going to do this. 1 second. I got to take this off because of the music. Hey, so I gotta put the mic on because music will cause trouble. It is nice out though. Thank you guys for joining. Some of y'all leaving me. I get it, but we're gonna go on an adventure in a moment, you guys. I had to make a quick stop, and I'm not done yet. In about 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes, because I don't know what they up there. Look, compare the prices to your hometown. Let me tell you something. I keep getting interrupted, but when I'm speaking budgeting on like regular groceries, this is what I mean. Go to the moms and pops produce um, areas. Also, the places where you see the kids, like the teens and stuff, outside with the produce on value. No, if you don't know, the prices are very, 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 because it's locally grown. Okay, so everyone comes, I forgot what they call this. Whenever you see them randomly put up produce, some teenagers, maybe two adults, and or young adults. They are locally sourced. So naturally, most of the items are organic and at a value price. They do, yeah, sounded ghetto, but they do the wick there for the ladies and children. The ladies and children program when they're pregnant. They give out food. So know that it's not just, a handout or anything. You can go actually purchase food and at a good price and a good value. And these spots as well. I mean, the limes, look how they look, but they 6 for $1. You got 8 for $2 over there. So you can't complain. It depends on what you're trying to do. Across the street on Liberty and Lincoln, there's one. They've been there for a long time, and yeah, I have no complaints. I've been there several times. I'm not, I don't live here, but when I come through and I want something, I'll go get it. Great prices. There's a few on the other side of here. What you say? You too? All right, give me a minute, and then we off to walk Brooklyn. I'm gonna show you some sights. I mean, if you've been here with me, you've been here with me. The latest videos have been getting cut off. Yesterday's got cut off. I had a man running down the street. If you was with me, you saw it. He was running down Fulton Street, yo. Running down Fulton Street and not much clothing on in this weather. Yeah, it's okay compared to the last few weeks, or a couple weeks. But it's winter in New York, right? He got on a doctor's coat. I don't know what else he got on. Or like a painter's coat. One of them white little sheet things with paint on it or something like that. Shout out to Mr. Mr. Wendell, nothing like what he used to wear with the paint. He was fly. No, this one was a lunatic. He was dancing in the street, he was fighting, he was threatening everybody. And, I stated myself, please don't come harm me. He ain't hear me, of course, but he was scary looking. And, yeah, they didn't capture it. They cut the video short. Last time I brought y'all up here, which is why we're here again, together. Because normally I'm in the same spot, so another thing would deter me from recording. Like, nah, they already seen over there. But, yeah, so the last one, I think I had walked past McDonald's or something. They cut it off. And it was a full video. Y'all was rocking with me, commenting. It was a nice day. It was a freezing day. It was cold. And I put my effort, I had my phone tool. I had my gloves on. I had triple the layers on. We were walking and talking, and the video got cut off. But give me a second. They should be back, and I should be back out of this place in 1 second. 1 minute after that. I'm not even paying attention. Huh? All right, hold on. We back. Thank you for waiting. Those of you that did, we're back. We walking. We outside. Look, y'all like them perfumes? My daughters had me buy them TikTok perfumes yesterday. Like 3, 4 of them. And I said that's a part of your Christmas. They ain't that cheap. Shit. They ain't cheap. Period. It's times is tough. $40, $35 for a perfume, that's about right. Especially you 11, 12. No, my babies are, one is 11 going on 12 next month. And the other one is 13. She a Libra, she just turned 13. But they kind, sweet individuals. You know, the little one, I'm sorry about her mouth sometimes on this thing. When I get her on. she think we cool. I keep telling her we not that cool. How your mama? I'm strict with them too, mind you. Mind you, I'm strict with them. But I'm big on freedom of speech and freedom, just freedom in general. You know, I don't like them to feel constrained or feel like there's anything at all wrong with them. Be yourself is something I'm really big on. So needless to say, they rock pink and blue hair with sprinkles on it if they want to. And, you know, right or wrong, they're good people. So unless God give me a sign I'm doing it wrong, you know, we're going to do it my way. Yeah, because there's a method to my madness. No. No, like the most successful people are free thinkers. They think different. And they were, you know, at some point they were able to, or they just decided to. And, you know, the rest history. So, all right. You know, so God don't let them be them. Well, I feel the need to, and I do. Let them be them. I did that with my son, but I did it really late. I was a helicopter mom. I pressured him a bit much when it came to matters that at the end of the day didn't matter. I protected people that hurt me to the extent where I hurt him. You know, not meaning to, but that's kind of how that works. And then in trying to protect him, because I loved him so much, I didn't know a love like that till I had my son. And I just loved him so much, I would act nonchalant around other people that I thought loved me. Mental abuse is crazy. I'm not going to sit here expose family and all that, but if you could relate, you understand, and that's what I speak things like that for. You know, it's not for malicious reasons. I forgive everyone. I love everyone, just in different ways, you know. I love it. I got great. The thing with me, I admire people that come from where I came from, older, younger, related, non-related, and made it, because it's not easy. Oh God, do I gotta mute? Hurry up. Oh, where you going? So I'm more forgiving than others. Aside from my spirituality and my spiritual gifts, I'm very forgiving. I just you wouldn't believe that if you speak to certain people, because I won't talk to you for never at all. But I always have love for you and admiration for whatever there is to have admiration for, if any. You know, and the fact we're related, so I'm proud of my genes. So I'm gonna always say I come from a line of beautiful women. We all, we good. We good. The men love us. We don't have a relationship where, no, hell, well, I can't speak for everybody, but you know, they always come back. It's us. We do the leave. We gotta do the leaving. Most of us, 9 out of 10 of us, and that I know of, because I don't be in contact with everybody. So what the hell do I know? If we're not in contact, understand I'm still the same. I'm not nosy. I don't give a dang. They could be talking about your whole life story right in front of me. I don't care. I'm not listening at all. Or so have you. If you're wondering how I look right now, I got a hoodie on, my hair unbrushed, and because it's in a high, cute little ponytail, the hoodie smacked it up, sort of like in the, what is that? What? Oh my God, I forgot the name of the app. I got a video on TikTok with a hoodie on. Thank you, Santa, for my $900 hoodie you ain't getting back. Sometimes people break up and they want things back, so I had to say that. Oh, so funny. No, sometimes. That's who I'm talking to, too. How you gonna buy me stuff and then want to take it back? People is ridiculous. Then wonder why. This is where I stop talking, right? I might throw out the TV. I told my daughter I was about to put the Xbox out and put a sign. It's not broken. 222. You saw it. You see it. Put a sign out that it is not broken. Somebody take this thing. I hate throwing out good stuff. I got rid of so many good clothes and shoes, because they used to be both of them, but the little one, she be like, oh, this fit. I love these shoes. Whatever the case. A week, I tell you no lie. First of all, she wore it once or twice. So it don't matter if it's a week later, a month later. She wear it 1 day or 2 days. I said, why you don't want to wear, because this match, with whatever she got on. What happened to the new shoe? The new Tim, the new whatever. They won't wear Tims. What am I saying? One of my daughters. I wish. I want them to wear some pink Tims. They're like, no. But anyway. No, I don't like them, Mom. I hate them. Oh, they too tight. And they hate them, or one of the two. Leave me alone. And then some things they love to death. They love Converse. They got me wearing them. They really do go with everything. Really are just comfortable. I was gonna say inexpensive, but mine are not theirs. It depends what colors you get. You get classic colors, the white, black. Um, they're not gonna be on sale, nothing like that. Um, certain pinks. I like I like everything. I don't know. As long as you dress it right. So there's that. Talk to me, y'all. Which way we going? We went this way. They cut it off too. All the videos we have walking this area have been cut short. Look how beautiful the day turned out. And I'm fresh faced. And somehow my alarm didn't go off. I had me a day. So I'm not even going to tell you what time I got up this morning, but it was late. Oh, que lindo. Stop and smell the flowers. You never know. That smells so pretty. It'll have me nice and happy the whole day. Wanting to come back and pick up them damn things. I'm out of here right now though. When we go our separate ways, I'm out. Later, Brooklyn. Hasta la vista. I don't know when next time I see y'all. No lies, I'll stay here. I had a bullshit ass burger this morning. Don't give me no hard bread. Or we would have went to Aztec Soul. Got some real tacos. Where the bus appeared at? I would have took the bus. We could be on the bus. You never know what circus happened there. Yesterday was a circus on, where was we? Fulton. I told y'all, it was crazy. On Fulton Street, it was a circus. Then, out after the circus I mentioned with the man, comes like 35 YN dudes running, chasing somebody or some people. I have no idea. By the time I looked up, they was up the block. And I was trying to record, and then I seen the cops looking at me because I'm recording. And they not doing nothing but laughing. It's not my fault. That's how you do your job. I don't even care how you do your job. Shout out to you. I would have remained in front of the bank, taking care of business just the same. To each their own. You want to go waste your life running around acting ridiculous? You know, I'm not, no. You know. So it wasn't like I was recording them. I wasn't looking at you, I was looking past you. Shout out to good music. Shout out to real hip hop. People act crazy when they think you see them. And I don't always necessarily, I see you every time. I see I see right through it. Right through you. Especially if you're in my presence. Physically. But I don't care. First of all, I don't even read people without their permission. I'm afraid. If I did, I would never go through messed up relationships and hardships with people None of that. I don't play with God. God give you the gift of sight and you sitting there playing with it. I don't care how much they might sprinkle and shine. They going through some things. And some of those things, you can't fix it. Why? Because the price messing with God is different. I understood this young, thank God. So I've never misused my gifts. Have I gotten angry? To keep it real since we're here. And just said, ooh, I hope this and this. With all my might and shit like that. Because I've done, I've probably done that recently. I got mad again. But right away I repented. It's a different thing. When I was younger, woo, I learned the hard way. Watch what you say. Because I don't know if it's God or your spiritual team. They'll be like, oh, you want them up out of here? They did what? All right. I don't play with my gifts. I don't play with God. I don't play with black magic of any form. And people. Dos Pentidos. Let's see. And thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I hope you appreciate me. I'm showing you the view. In these freezing times. It's not cold though. So check it. I got on a hoodie, a sweater, and some jeans. With some little boots. Boots. And I feel good. I'm doing one thing and I'm taking my ass home for the rest. For the rest of the weekend, I'm going to just work on some things I have to work on at home. And possibly get into some movies. I was on the Twitter. I was on the X last night asking Grok about Jesus Christ. They're going to cut this off now. You can't talk religion. I don't know. I got to learn YouTube. That's what I need to do too. I literally tried to do that today. I said, you know what? I could just get some stuff done today in the house. And what happened? People acted crazy on the train. I should have pulled out my phone. And I just changed the whole plans. And here we are. If y'all fuck with my conversation, I will go live from inside. Get glammed up again. I haven't been glammed all winter so far. It ain't even winter yet. I mean, yeah, maybe a few times, a handful of times. But I'm saying like if you with me for a while, my glam. And we have our conversations. I think I ramble more when I'm walking. But there's so many things to speak about, and build on. Somebody pencil case. Don't get your shit. So anyway, turns out JC, Jesus Christ, shout out to you. My Savior, he did. I believe in him. I believe that he came here and did a wonderful job at destroying his haters. You know, they he didn't go in vain. I don't believe so. It's evident that his magic is evident. His his brilliance is forever helpful. You know, his story will forever live on. And no, I'm not religious as far as choosing a religion because I've explored so many and learned so much. So it's impossible for me to now neglect common sense and okay, so which way I'm supposed to go? Love service. Oh my God. You saw that how the water splashed like that? Now God is real, God is good. Jesus Christ is the Son of God. I believe that. And Christians will say I'm not and all whatever dumb ignorant things. 222 again, you saw that? Look. Oh, yeah, you see it on the plate. And we have our different ways of viewing things. Most of us, not all of us. Many pastors and leaders, and I make all the sense to them. It's the little people that be like, oh, you gotta do it this way and that way. And meanwhile, I would never talk about people how they have. I would never do people how they have. You know, like when it come to character, I'm unmatched with these kind of people that be like, you gotta be in this way or you're not loved. You know, he love us all, even you, with your trifling ass, hiding behind God, hiding behind Jesus, uneducated and you know, unloved, I guess, because you can't love a soul. You so harsh. You know them people. And it's not all of them. Most of them are great. It's not all of them. But it be that selective few that ruin the other bunch. They create flying monkeys out the rest of them. Oh, don't talk to her. She go to church. She come to church with Tim's on. She come to church in jeans. She don't love God. Get the fuck out of here. You crazy? Let me tell you what God do for me and has done for me. Come again. Real quick. Anyway, so Jesus Christ was funny. He was up there making jokes while he was speaking in his parables and stuff. He was throwing down jokes. And I knew it because I'm like, Jesus is funny. And I went up there and I asked Grok and he come out with this shit. It's just funny. You can check it out, LSupclose on X. The app. I've never done X. I will never do X. I gotta talk in English because I be having people that some people, if you had a life with twists and turns and all kind of stuff, and then you don't, people be mad and they will add 10, 20, 50, or 100 on your past. And it's like, nah, just talk to me. I'm gonna tell you what everything you want to know. You don't even need to know, but look, she in the t-shirt. That's how you know. Oh, that's one of my clients. I ain't seen her in a long time. Oh no, that's not her. My bad. Ah, of course not her. She would have had on the MK coat. She like nice things, and that ain't her. And she got a face. No, mine, she be having a face. She be looking mean. But she stay in DR and stuff. She come back in and out. It's a dope lady. And she ain't coming out in a t-shirt out here in this weather, cause she bougie. What's the word? She ghetto bougie. My Dominican princess. One of my Dominican princess. Who on here with me? I'm getting up out of here. I'm gone for the weekend. No, I'm going to the house for the weekend. I love it there. You gotta love to be home. If you don't love to be home, you're not happy. So you gotta make yourself get there. It's life changing. You know, I've been there. I used to live right over here, you know. And wow, there was a time. And the place was beautiful and beautiful. You know, own bathroom, the whole situation, everything nice. And I wasn't happy. Therefore, of course, I can't be home. What Glorilla say? I don't drink at home, or I hate to drink at home, something like that. That's, my mind was there. Now, if and when, I don't drink like that, but I prefer to be at home. Well, that's lies. I do like, when I do drink for the past few years, it's outside. It's outside. Can't take me outside because I'm going to get drunk off of 2 cups. 2 cups. Shout out to Drop. Shout out to my people who know this about me. My little lightweight self. But back in the day, woo! The people that put 10 and 13 on it. They'll tell you some bullshit. But I damn sure used to I'll drink them all. Woo! I used to drink, and I used to buy a bottle, them $35 bottles of Henny, every day, every afternoon. Shout out to Master. Shout out to the guy, the nation, oh my God. Y'all know. Shout out to 51st. Shout out to Brooklyn. Shout out to Flatbush. Shout out to the Star. I was a little boy with it, a little bit boyish. In certain moments in my life, I take care of myself. So, what are you going to do? You can't be feminine around boys that you don't, men and boys that you want to work with. Strictly, And you can't mix business with pleasure. And, I was a little boyish. Feminine but boyish, if that makes sense. Rocking the stilettos with a Thule in the back. Am I saying too much? No, so, anyway. I did that. I did all that. It was horrible. And one day I threw up in my sleep. My son's father saved my life. The one who tried to take my life 1,000 times actually saved my life that one day. Well, a few. Shout out to you. All right, you got my back. At the end of the day, I guess psychopath, sociopath mixed with psychopath. But yeah, so well, how I'm ending the video like this, but I don't know. I lived. That was. And then I ain't drink for a long time. Then when I did start drinking again, it was only light. And I just gave up the booze altogether. Yeah, in the 90s. I got on to the Nectar and Imperial. No, we didn't. Of course, it was the White Star, but that was for like weeks. Moet, to be exact. My bad. If you don't know, you know. Shout out to our God. May he rest well. Hell, I know he back and happy. But yeah, we did that, and he would fill up my fridge with the Nectar and Imperial. Of course, I bought my, I buy my own. Don't get me twisted. I get my own. With or without you. But, that always comes. Men spoil you when you do for you. Because they already understand she don't need you. So, especially a bad boy. If he got sense. If he don't got sense, he gonna get left. Because I gotta deal with what? And you don't do for me what I could do for me or more. It's just common, man. But if it's a good, smooth relate. Now we transition into this conversation because this needed to be had. If it's a good relationship, you got your own, I got my own. There's no problem. We could build like that. That's how you build. But if you outside every day, day in, day out, or every weekend, all the time, usually, maybe not every day, all right, but usually, you spending some money, you spending it elsewhere. So we never gonna build like that. So that means, girl math, you gonna have to start doing shit, like a lot of shit, like shit where it cripple you from being elsewhere. And if you're not down with that, you want to be elsewhere. That's how I see it. And women better open their eyes and understand the logic behind, the whole gold digging routine they try to place us under. It's not about gold digging, not for most of us. It's just common sense. A man that loves you, he wants you to be right. And even if you could do for yourself, he just want to do for you. I don't know. I'm a daddy's girl. My mama, the lady who raised me, she didn't work. She don't work. She never worked. I don't know when she ever worked. My father took care of everything. And he loved her to pieces. He loved her to life. And you can't come to me talking about I love you and be acting stupid. Because I understand, first of all, I'm spiritual. So, on no level can you trick me. On no level should you ever believe you pulling something past me or something like that. If I'm not accepting money from you, I'm not, I'm trying to stay away from you overspending all that. I mean, I'm about. Also, I know not to play with people. And when men do for you a certain amount, or even a little amount, be petty. it's gonna be a problem leaving him. You know, it might already be a problem leaving him, if depending on how emotional he is. And it's crazy because we don't just leave men. Like, not women like me. We be in love, invested. We like the situation. When we not in love yet, like, I like him. I don't want to let it go. You know? I want to get to know him more. I want to see more. Because I'm the type, how do you call it? I'm optimistic. And you want her? Let me open. I got you. Yeah, it happens. Hey, no problem. So, things happen. Uh, and I'll share. I see y'all now. You popping up. Good afternoon, Holla. Yes, we still live, Big Lun. Thank you. Yes, Big Lun said like, subscribe, and share. You heard him. Yeah, but let's talk about this love, yo. I got what? I just be quiet, but you have to be quiet because you gotta know what this person really. You gotta let people move how they want to move, and then you decide from there. You understand how they, what they program about, and sometimes the shit heartbreaking. And me, like I said, I might be perceived as stupid. But it's pure optimism because if a person never dealt with, like, if you used to flies and you come across the queen bee, you think you could treat the fly like the queen bee. You disillusioned. You going through things. You got it fucked up. But then when you figure out the situation, you might move different. You know? And I be having hopeful thinking and or I've had throughout my life. And we ain't doing that no more. 2026, we know what it is. And let me get away from it. Shout out to, oh shit, what's his name? Easy, shout out to you. I'm walking past your spot. I'm in front of your spot. Looking through my bag. I know you like, what the fuck? What did it go to? Give me a moment. No, but we walking in the rain. That's what we up to. Hold on. Meanwhile, dude done told all his friends you a dummy. And I started to rain. Give me a minute. It started to rain back again. Yeah, dude, tell his friends, your friends, anybody listen. Especially don't let you be cute at like where people consider you a little extra and shit in a good way. Got a little clout, a little shine. A lot going and even more potential. Cause he gonna be like, who that? That's easy? No, I can't see. Love is blind. Why y'all don't say nothing? Y'all say hi and stuff. Y'all don't talk, conversate. Cause I don't be knowing if I'm just like, yeah, we still here. We still here, so I guess it's all right. I don't like building too much either, cause I don't like, just throwing out all the cards. But I'm gonna have to do that anyway. I've been writing about relationships
And I thought the book would be been a wrap. Hell no, I got thrown for a loop. And it's like, you know what, I gotta add this, I gotta add that. And then I'm listening to these people and that and this. And I'm like, oh, I didn't even know that was going on. Yo, the dating pool in 2025 is kind of bizarre. We still got good people now. And then we also have good people that understand they're good people and just like been through a lot. And like I could say me too, but I'm still optimistic. With all I might say or have said or have shared, have what do you call that thing on Instagram? That'd be retweeting, I guess. Reposting.